This is the week. $1,400, $2,000 second stimulus check update. What is going on, you guys? It's Ron here with your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Hope you guys are doing very well today on this beautiful Monday. It is the 18th of January, and guess what? We've got a big week ahead, you guys. And I've got all the updates here, all of the highlights to share with you guys, including all of the pieces that are now in place for that $1,400 stimulus check, including President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration. I'm gonna have to stop saying President-elect, plus the new Senate and a lot more. I also have the latest on a $1,500 conditional stimulus check. Really, you guys, keep watching until the end so that you don't miss out on any of this good news. But first, I want to say welcome back to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And for those who are brand new to the channel, my name is Ron. We cover all things personal finance, investing, how to generate multiple streams of income. And of course, we have stimulus check updates and stimulus package updates. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell so that you know as soon as I release new videos and content. And I've gotten so much positive feedback from the All New Matter channel that we're actually going to be running a contest with them, and additional details will follow toward the end of this video. So be sure to stick around because you will want to be a part of this contest. And just a quick hint, 5 winners will be chosen. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the content. When I say that each week is just going to get bigger from here on out, I wasn't kidding you guys. Now, case in point, this is really going to be the week where, you can practically hear that ping notify you about your $1,400 stimulus check. I mean, really, like President-elect Joe Biden said, there's no time to waste. And as he promised to deliver on the bigger payments that will complete the $2,000 stimulus checks. And we're just counting less than 48 hours now until Biden starts his term as the 46th president of the United States. Already, Washington law enforcement is on high alert for further possible attacks and unrest after what happened in the Capitol as pro-Trump supporters breached the gates and really caused all sorts of mayhem. Now, of course, if you read the news, the count is currently at, 160 case files opened, including trespassing, theft of mail, and assaults on officers, to theft of national security information, civil rights crimes, and felony murders. I mean, this is like scary, isn't it? That's why D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser has asked public officials to discourage spectators from attending the inauguration. Thousands of National Guard troops will be in place around the 7-foot non-scalable fence surrounding the U.S. Capitol, which is topped with razor wire. The National Park Service will also implement a temporary public closure of the National Mall from January 15th through January 21st. So instead of having everyone there, the Biden campaign and the Presidential Inauguration Committee will live stream Inauguration Day online. So we also have the National Day of Service planned today, along with Martin Luther King Day. And then tomorrow there is a nationwide COVID-19 memorial. Bottom line, at noon on January 20th, Joe Biden, a Democrat, becomes president. And on the same day, Georgia election officials expect to certify the election results for Democratic Senators Ossoff and Warnock. This will mean a swearing in for them on Thursday, January 21st. And when all this happens, Democrats will officially have the Senate majority, and with it, the power to set the chamber's agenda, including confirmation of Biden's first nominees. That prerogative will shift from Mitch McConnell to Chuck Schumer, the Democratic leader in the Senate. So really a big week, people. All right, so top of the list for our Democratic government. Yep, you guessed it. It is the third stimulus check, or the second, depending upon how you look at it. And, Biden said, we will finish the job of getting a total of $2,000 in cash relief to people who need it most. Both leaders of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, and the Senate, Chuck Schumer, also said it. We will get right to work to turn President-elect Biden's vision into legislation that will pass both chambers and be signed into law. Now remember, it's not just the $1,400 stimulus check that includes children and adult dependents that we can look forward to. There's also unemployment insurance benefits. There's the $15 per hour minimum wage increase. You got child care tax credits. You also have, which is actually different from the child care tax credit itself, and also the earned income tax credit. You've got health insurance premium tax credits. You've got student financial aid. You got paid family and sick leave, and not to mention mortgage foreclosure and eviction relief. So, really a lot of buckets there that could mean money in your pocket. And if you want the blow by blow, definitely check out the explainer video that I did from, last Friday. So like I said, and like I keep saying, it's going to be a very big and busy week, you guys. And, little sidebar, this is completely like off topic, but I got to say this. I say guys a lot, and I know my audience is like actually majority women, but I just want you guys to understand, like, and I just said it again. I just want to let you guys know that I just naturally say guys, even though I'm talking to women and men. So please take no offense to that. I actually saw a comment the other day, and it was from one of my female subscribers, and she was like, "Ron, we're not all guys here." And I'm like, oh, man, like I wanted to address this. I wanted to apologize. No hard feelings. And, I totally, really appreciate all my subscribers, regardless of gender. It's just like in my vocabulary, I just comfortably say guys. So anyway, I'm probably going to continue to do it because it's a very difficult habit to break, but just know that it's nothing but love here. So anyway, if you guys are wondering about how lawmakers are actually going to be able to handle all of this together with the pending impeachment trial for our current president, Donald Trump, well, Chuck Schumer is committed to passing the new pandemic package simultaneously. Yes, we've got to do both is exactly what Chuck Schumer said. Now, regarding that bit of news, Senator Lindsey Graham wrote a letter to soon-to-be Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to hold a vote to cancel the impeachment trial altogether. And his letter said, "We will be delaying indefinitely, if not forever, the healing of this great nation if we do otherwise." And he also says, Congress's impeachment power is to protect the nation against harm from an incumbent president, not to vindicate political grievances after a president has left the office. Trump doesn't even seem to be willing to wait around for the hammer to fall. News has been going around that he's already talking about giving a presidential pardon to himself and all of his family. Trump wrote on Twitter in 2018 that he had the absolute right to pardon himself. Now, there's a lot of debate about this. It's even possible for him to do so. But I would love to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about all this? Should they just leave President Trump alone with this impeachment? Are you guys for President Trump pardoning himself? Let's talk about it in a very civil way. I know we've got both sides in the comments, so let's just kind of talk it out. I'd love to hear from you guys, just to have some intelligent conversation in the comments. All right, now going back to stimulus, I have two new updates for you guys. So first, as of Saturday, the IRS is no longer automatically sending out the second stimulus check payment. So if you didn't receive your stimulus check, you would have to file it as a recovery rebate credit on your tax return. Now, some of you, though, may actually still get it through something that's called a payment trace. So basically, you go the payment trace route if the IRS Get My Payment Tool app actually said that your check was issued, but you never got it, or you received a letter from the IRS confirming your payment, but the money never arrived. So if you fall under one of those two cases, then here's what you got to do. You got to call the IRS at 1-800-919-9835 or mail or fax a completed form 3911 or 3911 form, taxpayer statement regarding the refund. You can find out where to mail or fax that form for your state on the IRS website. For more details about how to answer the form, check out the link down below. And once you filed your claim, it'll take around 6 weeks or so for the IRS to actually process it according to their website. Now, the second hot update is about an interesting new stimulus that I just found out about. Companies like Trader Joe's and Instacart are offering employees extra money. We're talking stimulus, if you will, if they opt in to actually get vaccinated. I think we heard about something like this a little while back. But anyway, grocery store chain Trader Joe's will give employees 2 extra hours of pay per dose of COVID-19 vaccine that they need. Instacart will actually give staff a $25 stipend. Dollar General has announced on Wednesday that they will give their employees 4 hours extra pay and adjust their schedules as needed. Hospitals and nursing homes are starting to offer their employees money if they get vaccinated against COVID-19. A county-run nursing home in Northampton County, Pennsylvania is offering their employees up to $750 to get vaccinated. That's crazy. They're literally pushing this really hard. But anyway, one former lawmaker even wants to get this all the way to a national level. The proposal aims to give people up to $1,500 in stimulus checks in exchange for getting immunized. Now, the man behind this idea is entrepreneur John Delaney, who is a former Democratic congressman from Maryland, who also ran for president in 2020. He said the faster we can get 75% of the country vaccinated, the faster we can end COVID and the sooner everything returns back to normal. So what he means by that is, we'll get the country to a herd immunity faster, which will definitely, help out with the economy in the long run. But let me know what you guys think. Would you trade vaccination for a $1,500 stimulus check? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. And more new stimulus programs on state and local level are coming soon, you guys. So, make sure you keep watching my next videos. And, so you don't miss out, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. You always want to get the latest and most accurate updates from me. And you can rely on me. So, definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you don't believe me, just ask the community right here, right, guys? I eat, drink, and even sleep stimulus all for you guys. So, in fact, we already have this very long list of stimulus and assistance programs available to you guys in the description down below. Just check out your state or locality, whatever applies, and you should see something on the list. And also, if you guys know of a program that's not on the list, don't hesitate to drop me a comment so that you can share that good news with your fellow community members down in the comments. I'll appreciate it. Your community members will appreciate it. It's always good to just share good information, because not everyone knows about different localized programs and stuff like that. So even if you only help out like one family, keep the lights on, or keep the roof over their head, that would be very, very helpful. And it will also help if you could share this video with your family and with your friends, because that would also help YouTube show it to more people in search of the help that we're offering here. So accurate and helpful information about stimulus and about stimulus assistance. So really, it's just everyone pitching in that really makes this channel a really tight-knit community. So, thank you guys. As always, much love. So now, aside from giving you guys the latest and most accurate updates on stimulus, I also want to do my part and give you guys the best of my financial know-how, in my daily, financial tidbits. All right. So last week was all about spending less money. You can check my previous videos if you guys are interested in spending less money, for your credit cards, for your groceries, cars, public transportation. We talked about all that stuff last week. So now this week, we're going to talk about the next foundation of financial freedom, which is earning more money. We're going to go over passive income. We're going to go over side hustles and really the best ways to get that extra money into your pocket. And the very best tidbit of the day is really simple. No need to hit the sidewalk or do extra work. All you have to do is ask for a raise. And if you think that this is too much to ask considering the pandemic, well, the Bureau of Labor Statistics actually announced that the median wage for workers in the United States in the third quarter of 2020 was actually 8.2% higher than the previous year. So what that means is that people are actually getting paid more money in the middle of all of this going on here. So, there's not much reason for you to expect any less. And so regardless of what the media is telling you, there are actually people out there winning. I want you guys to be a part of that. You guys can win too. So, in an ideal world, your boss would notice your accomplishments and give you a raise, but a lot of times it just doesn't really happen. In a perfect world, you would even have nap pods and you could like take a nap on the floor in the middle of your day and like just recover, right? You'd have unlimited meals and snacks and a free gym and all that stuff, right? But that's probably not most people's like real life work scenario, right? If you want more money, you're going to have to ask for that promotion. You're going to have to ask for a raise. Now, of course, you want to make sure you're deserving of this raise. You don't want to be like the worst employee asking for a raise. That'll probably get you put out the door. So remember to always focus on job performance. You always want to keep a clear track record of solid performance and share your accomplishments early and often. You kind of want to brag about yourself, because a lot of times like your manager, your boss, they know you show up for work, but they probably don't really know what you do. So when you kind of like promote yourself and advertise the value that you bring, then it's very obvious for them. So when you go to ask for a raise, it's not like, that they don't know what you're doing, and they would be fully aware of your value. So you want to consistently exceed expectations in terms of your current job role and your job responsibilities. Like that's literally what I would do. And that's what I have done. And don't forget to discreetly make sure that your boss knows about it. Just like what I was talking about, right? So, in particular, it's very helpful to let your supervisor know, like when you receive praise from another department or maybe another colleague or manager or some kind of acknowledgement, especially, from a management level, employees or people in other departments, like let your manager know that that's happening. And when your work actually helps increase like the company's revenue or decrease expenses, and when you go above and beyond your job description, you gotta brag about this stuff. And it would be best if you can actually time your ask, time your ask like right after some major accomplishment. The company's going strong, and of course when your manager's in a good mood, like all of this, the timing and everything is very important. So it'll definitely help considering scheduling the meeting maybe a week or two in advance so that your manager doesn't feel trapped or surprised by your request. Now, worst case scenario, you get turned down. Your manager, your boss says, hey, we can't do it, right? Then what you do is you ask, hey, what might you be able to do in order to qualify for a bump in your salary? So like, I never look at no as no. I normally see no as an opportunity to ask how, right? So you want to always ask, how can I get where I need to be? Even though you might hear no, right? So work with your supervisor to establish, some specific objectives to enhance your performance and maybe a timetable for reaching those goals. You can definitely check out more how-tos online and feel more confident about this, but even look up some scripts that you can practice. You can do this, guys. And in general, there's not going to be a lot of harm in asking. And remember, the goal is earn more so that you can work toward financial freedom and happiness. Just keep that in your mind. You guys can do this, trust me. Look forward to more tidbits on earning more in this week's videos. And tomorrow we'll talk about remote work. I keep telling you guys, it's going to be a big week. I'm going to deliver for you guys. So, let me know if there's something that you want me to talk about, something that you're especially curious about, any particular hacks or strategies that you guys have been, wondering about. Anything that you're considering for yourself. I mean, even if you want me to talk about like online business, I will talk about that. Whatever you guys want me to cover, I will definitely cover that. So whatever your question is, drop me a comment down below. I always look through the comments, and I might even feature your comment in a future video. So anyway, guys, that's all for the stimulus check update and stimulus package update. You've got all the pieces in place for that $1,400 stimulus check, including at some point I'm gonna have to stop saying president-elect. You've got the new Senate and a lot more. I also have the latest update on the $1,500 conditional stimulus check. And if you haven't already, definitely like this video, subscribe to the channel, and definitely hit the notification bell so that you know as soon as I release new videos and content. And also, if you haven't already checked out the all new Matter channel, you must check it out. I've gotten so much positive feedback from it. And also to let you guys know about the contest that we're running. So as of yesterday, I released some information about the fact that we're giving away 5 pairs of Apple AirPods to subscribers of the Matter channel. So in order to be a part of the contest, all you have to do is hit the M on the screen. You should see an M right now. Click the M on the screen, subscribe to Matter's channel, watch one full video, and you'll be entered to win. Matter's channel has some amazing audio, and you're missing out if you don't have quality headphones. So we're giving away 5 AirPods. All you have to do is click the M on the screen, subscribe to Matter's channel, watch one full video, you'll be entered to win. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.